I'm gonna put the next two together because they are together, right?
Yeah.
Mantra and Schism. Mantra's that kind of weird humpback whale underwater sound that you get, right? I remember reading what it was. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a while ago now, so I can't pull it up in my head, but it's just this kind of weird drone, and it happens for what? I don't know, a minute and a half or something.
It's Maynard squeezing his cat.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I knew it was something weird like that.
Yeah.
And it's that for a minute and a half or a minute 15 or whatever, and then into, those first couple of chords of Schism, which I think this is another one of those kind of like Eon, where, okay, the patient's over. We're flipping the script into the next little couplet. This is what you're going to get. Take a breath. And then here comes, Schism, which is fucking all time. So,
yeah.
It is all time. And I think a lot of that kind of gets lost in the fact that it was a single. So when I listen back to this today, I tried to strip out, I tried to listen to it for the first time. And this song, obviously has nothing to do with Bohemian Rhapsody, but it has that same effect where there's left and right turns that like you just don't realize when you're listening to it on the radio. Like put this in headphones and there's twists and turns in this song that to think that someone chose to take the song in that direction, it's like I wouldn't have done that, but that was fucking cool. Like,
well,
it's an all-time song. Yeah,
it is, and it's 7 minutes. It was a single, and it was played heavily. Like that doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen. And it has that weird music video because Tool music videos are weird. I watched a couple of those today just to kind of get the feeling for them. This is a love song. I've always said that. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it that way.
No,
but to me, it doesn't feel like a love song. But I think it is, or about how you keep love to working. Like you have to communicate. You have to be on the same page. You can't. It's not one person does one thing, one person does another. If you listen to some of the lyrics, it fits that for me. So it again doesn't sound like a love song. It sounds pretty dark, and I think there's some dark moments to it for sure. But the other piece is the time signature, right? It's a funky time signature, which is one of the couple of times they do that on this record because they can. Again, this goes back to Tool being one of a kind and being able to pull off stuff like this. It works. Nobody else could do this. I don't think anybody else could do it to this level. It had to be a fucking radio single that kills.
Yeah, you just said it. In particular, is the drums start to almost not trail off, but they start to do it like Danny kind of goes in a different direction randomly, almost like midway through the song, and your brain kind of goes in this like diabolic format. It's like, wait, I don't know what's going on anymore. Like I was with the song, and now it's tailing off in three different directions, even though it's still one song. So I mean, it's just a mind trip. One of a kind, like you said, all-time song. I didn't think of the love thing, but that just goes to show that Maynard's lyrics are as deep as the instrumentals that you can kind of lose focus. There's just so much going on, even though it is cohesive in a song format. But Maynard's, lyrics are just as deep as Danny's drum fills. It's like, man, I'm gonna have to listen to this a few times to fully understand what's going on here, and almost like single out the rest.
Was there a radio edit, or was it played in full? I can't remember.
I think it was played in full.
That's crazy.
I think it was like when you get those classic rock stations that play November Rain, like it's a chance for them to go take a piss. The DJs to go take a piss.
There you go. Yeah, it's like, almost 7 minutes, right?
And here's Stairway to Heaven, guys. I'm going to go take a piss.
Yeah, this is a song that holds up, and a lot of songs that got that much play. And then this is, by Spotify metrics, this is their biggest song.
Is it really?
Yeah, just barely over.
Can I guess?
You can guess. I'll know when.
I'm not sober.
No, not sober.
Lateralus?
No.
Oh, Stinkfist?
No, it's one of the more recent ones.
Vicarious?
Oh, The Pot.
Vicarious, yep.
Yeah, Vicarious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, The Pot. I take that back. The Pot.
The Pot's shorter. The Pot was a single, and it was massive.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
And it's close. I mean, Sober's right up there too, but yeah, 7-minute single that slaps the whole way through, that still holds up 20 years later. It's pretty rare.